Greetings, YouTube. I'd like to back at you from right here at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel, right here in the Grove Zone 8B in Tifton, Georgia. We're back outside in our high tonal greenhouse, YouTube. And today, YouTube, today happens to be about roughly day 90, I think day 93 or something to be exact, here for us of growing our Beauregard sweet potatoes in 5-gallon containers. If you guys been following the video series on this, on our Beauregard sweet potatoes, you guys recall that we originally planted 6 5-gallon buckets of Beauregard sweet potato slips. We planted a total of 5 slips in each bucket, YouTube. Here, roughly about a month ago, we brought you guys a day 60 update on exactly what our Beauregard sweet potato slips plants were looking like at that time, YouTube. And a lot has changed, YouTube. A lot has changed since our last video update. I'm gonna take this moment right now and flip this camera around for you guys. Squeeze back here in the back of our high tonal greenhouse. We've taken the liberty of shifting a couple of things around back there in the back in order to allow us enough access, just enough access to squeeze back there past that rear grow table and get back there and show you guys exactly what's growing on with our Beauregard sweet potato plants at day 93. Hang tight, YouTube. All right, YouTube, we're back. I'm gonna take this moment and see if I can squeeze my way back here. As you guys can see, our Beauregard sweet potatoes vines have actually grown all the way out to about the midway point here in our high tonal greenhouse. We'll have to get out here in the next few days and take these vines here that's growing up around everything. As you guys can see, they're all up here amongst our mulberry trees, wrapped all around our mulberry trees. We're gonna take our time and take the liberty of getting out here and getting those vines turned back around towards the rear of the greenhouse, so they'll grow in that direction as opposed to growing out this direction, YouTube. But again, as you guys can see, they're all out here at about the midway point here in our high tonal greenhouse. They have been completely unaffected by the extreme low temperatures we've had here during the past week or so here, YouTube. I'm going to squeeze my way back here now and show you guys exactly what's growing on with our Beauregard sweet potato plants back here in our high tonal greenhouse, YouTube. All right, here we go. I don't think I'm stepping on anything right now, but yeah, YouTube, at day 90, at about day 93 actually, YouTube, at about day 93, this is indeed what our 6 5-gallon buckets of Beauregard sweet potato plants are currently looking like back here in the rear of our high tonal greenhouse, YouTube. Take a look at this. Bam! Can you guys see the tremendous, YouTube, the tremendous amount of growth that our 6 5-gallon buckets of Beauregard sweet potato plants have put on here in just the past 30 days since we brought you guys our last video update on these plants, YouTube. As you guys can see, they are indeed a pretty deep green back here, despite the low light conditions that comes along here with the colder temperatures in the winter months here at the Green Thumb Gardening Channel here in our Grove Zone 8B, YouTube. We get a lot less sunlight here during the fall and winter months than we do during the spring and summer months here, YouTube. But as you guys can see, for the most part, our Beauregard sweet potato plants have been unaffected by it. Again, it stays the average low here, despite how cold it gets outside, YouTube. The average low here inside of our high tonal greenhouse is about 43 degrees, despite how cold it actually is outside, YouTube. But again, for the most part, virtually everything here in our high tonal greenhouse is looking well. But our Beauregard sweet potato plants, YouTube, again at day 90 are reaching for the sky. You guys see that? They are indeed reaching for the sky here, YouTube. And again, finding out all across the floor of our high tonal greenhouse, YouTube. Again, it's about day 93. We will indeed be letting these Beauregard sweet potato plants grow for at least another 30 to 45 days, and probably do a harvest on these sweet potato plants around mid to late January of 2021 here, YouTube. But at any rate, YouTube, at any rate, day 90 of growing Beauregard sweet potatoes in 5-gallon containers in our 20-foot by 10-foot by 7-foot high tunnel greenhouse in our backyard garden extended grow area. And our Beauregard sweet potato plants are indeed, they are indeed, YouTube, looking well. Thanks for watching. And if indeed you currently are watching this video on growing Beauregard sweet potatoes in 5-gallon buckets during the fall and winter months, and not already subscribed to the Green Thumbs Gardening channel, please indeed take this moment to put that subscribe button beneath this video, that like button, that notification button, and be sure, YouTube, be sure to share this video with your friends and family as well. Yeah, growing Beauregard sweet potatoes in 5-gallon containers right here at the Green Thumb Gardening channel. Grow Zone 8B in Tifton, Georgia. Thanks for watching, YouTube.
I might not say it often, and if I don't come around, know that I love you, mother, and I won't ever let you down. It wasn't easy, but you taught me how to be a man. You told me take my promise and place them in the Lord's hands. Sometimes I reminisce, amazed at how you made a way to clothe and feed me and my siblings each and every day. In every school event, you make sure that you got involved. Don't know how you did it all and worked a full-time job. You taught me how to pray and read me my first Bible verse. And every Sunday you got us dressed and took us all to church. You always made the time for us and you were always there. I still remember how you washed and pressed my sister's hair. When we got sick, I can recall you at our bedside. Late night just making sure that we were alright. And when I needed your advice, you always kept it real. So I wrote this song for you to let you know just how I feel. You brought me in this world and raised me with your own hands. Saying nothing on this earth could change the lowest plans. I still remember, I see clear like it was yesterday. Growing up in Atticus, Georgia, where we used to stay. Since it was right across the street, there was no missing school. And plus we knew that we would get it if we broke the rules. There was no skipping class cause we didn't have nowhere to go. Back then a neighbor could spank your butt and let your parents know. I wrote this song to thank you for your every sacrifice. And for blessing us all with your compassion and a good life. I still include you in the